Feeling like you're smuggling a bowling ball in your pants? You're not alone. Welcome to the exclusive yet surprisingly crowded club of people with multiple sclerosis who experience pelvic pressure. It's that weird, heavy, dragging sensation that makes you wonder if gravity has a personal vendetta against your lower half. It can be distracting, uncomfortable, and frankly, a little bit scary. But before you start looking for a tiny, invisible crane to help you walk, let's talk about what's really going on. This isn't some cosmic joke. It's a symptom, and like many MS symptoms, we have ways to manage it that don't involve surrendering your dignity at the door. Let's be clear, this essay isn't a substitute for actual medical advice. Think of me as your friendly neighborhood guide who happens to know a thing or two about weird body stuff, armed with some genuinely helpful tips. We're going to break down this sensation, explore safe things you can try, and keep it human. Because if you can't laugh at the feeling of carrying a phantom cantaloupe in your pelvis, what can you laugh at? Imagine your pelvis as a finely engineered hammock. It's designed to support some very important things. With MS, the nerve signals, the hammock ropes, can get a little scrambled. Sometimes they pull too tight, sometimes they get too loose, and the result is a hammock that just feels wrong. It sags, it pulls, it creates a pressure that wasn't there before. Our mission today is to gently adjust those ropes. We'll be doing some metaphorical hammock maintenance, using techniques that are less about heavy lifting and more about gentle persuasion. We'll find what works for you. So, take a deep breath. Let it out. You've come to the right place. We're about to turn that bowling ball feeling into something more like a cotton ball. Or at least, we're going to give it our best shot. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what this pelvic pressure beast actually feels like, using words that don't require a medical degree. People describe it in a lot of different ways. For some, it's a constant, dull ache deep in the lower abdomen. For others, it's a feeling of fullness, like you've just eaten Thanksgiving for 4. Way, way lower. It can feel like you need to use the bathroom even when you just went. It's the ghost of bladders past. This sensation can be a real chameleon. It might show up for hours and vanish, only to reappear days later, uninvited. Often worse after long standing or sitting, gravity piles on. Classic MS, nerve miscommunication between brain and pelvic floor. Think of it like a bad phone connection. The message arrives garbled. Muscles here, tense up like you're bracing for impact. That low-level tension creates heaviness and pressure. When you feel that pressure building, you need a quick fix. Your first and most powerful tool is your breath. Lie down or sit comfortably. Place a hand on your lower belly. Breathe in through your nose for 4, feeling your belly expand into your hand. Don't puff your chest. Go deep. Hold for a beat, then exhale through your mouth for 6, like blowing through a straw. Feel your belly soften and fall. Repeat 5 to 10 times. Diaphragmatic breathing tells your nervous system to chill, helping those tense pelvic muscles let go. Next, the posture pivot. Change positions every 30 minutes. Sit tall with a natural low back curve. A small towel or lumbar pillow can be your best friend. Standing? Unlock your knees and gently shift weight. Small tweaks, big difference. Immediate relief is great, but let's talk long-term strategy. Your bladder, your bowels, get them on a schedule. Drink water steadily. Don't chug and overstretch your bladder. Caffeine and alcohol can irritate the bladder. Consider cutting back. Maybe that third shot isn't your friend right now. Use heat for about 15 minutes to relax tight muscles. If it's sharp or inflamed, try a cold pack for 10. Always have a barrier. Never fall asleep with it. Avoid super tight waistlines and restrictive shapewear. Opt for comfy, stretchy waistbands. Consider a soft pelvic support belt. Check with a physical therapist first. Stress makes you clench. Your pelvic floor tightens. Build moments of joy. Watch a comedian. Call that friend. Find something ridiculous to giggle at. Laughter relaxes muscles. It's free and effective. Yeah, seriously, try it. Remember, relax-focused pelvic floor breaks beat over-squeezing. All right, we've shared some tips, had a few laughs, and hopefully made pelvic pressure less intimidating. Small favor? If this helped, smash that like. It's a virtual high five that tells the algorithm this matters. While you're there, click subscribe. Join our club for awkward but helpful body talk. More tips, more clarity, and more terrible analogies. One more thing, tap the bell to get notified. No more endless scrolling. We'll deliver it to your digital doorstep. First in line for new MS tips. Your engagement keeps this channel going. It lets us make the content you need. Every like, subscription, and comment fuels this little engine. So, there you have it. Real, actionable tips to manage that pesky pelvic pressure. We've breathed, we've stretched, and rethought our wardrobe. You have options. You're not powerless. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 tips and try them. Maybe deep breathing before bed, or swapping jeans for joggers. Keep a note of what helps. Build your personal toolkit. Be kind to yourself. Some days are better than others. On bad days, rest and use heat. When in doubt, call your doctor. New or severe pressure with fever, bleeding, or inability to urinate. Seek care. Your MS team can connect you with pelvic floor PTs, true wizards. You've got this. And we'll be here for the next topic. Stay tuned.